can hear me? Type yes if you can hear. I am starting with factorization from that part where I know you all had confusion. Let's first understand factorization types. What are the types of factorization? So factorization types, let's start from the beginning, that the first method is in all factorization we have to find HCF. Okay, so I am giving you example, and with example then we will apply it in the exercise. If you see in your exercise, you can hear me clearly, type yes. So if you have any doubt, keep noting down, otherwise you can type the answer when I ask you. So when you find HCF of any number, that HCF is also done in algebra. So factorization type, first type is when you find a common factor. Now common factor will be like I am giving you example of 3a cube b and plus 5a square b square. This is a question given where you have to find HCF, highest common factor. Now whenever you have to factorize, you will always start factorizing by taking the common factor of all terms. If you pay attention to this, you will understand what happens in factorization. So this is an expression given where it is given 3a cube b plus 5a square b square. Now when you factorize this, you are seeing that there are two terms. So we will do it just like we do HCF. So I will find HCF of 3a cube b and 5a square b square. This is which you should do in rough, and later on you have to understand that how it is to be done fast. So 3a cube b means 3 into a into a into a into b. Have you understood how it is 3a into a 3 times? Because this is a multiplied 3 times and b multiplied 1 time. So what will this become? It will become 5 into a into a into b into b. Now we will see what is common in them. So the common factor, like you have done in HCF, you make this, then you find that this is also common and this b is also common. So what is the HCF? Like class 5 in numbers. In numbers, is 3 common in both? No. So number is not common. Then what is the HCF? The HCF is a is common and b is common. So it is a into b, which is common. So this is how we find HCF of 3 numbers or 2 numbers. I have written here 2, but it could be more. First you find HCF of both the numbers by taking highest common factor. So this is what we have done. And now the 2a, this a is common, this a is common and b is common. So the HCF becomes a square b, which means the HCF is a square b. So this is the HCF of the expression. Okay, so now what we will do? We will divide both the terms by a square b. So 3a cube b divided by the HCF, a square b. Then the next term is 5a square b square divided by a square b. Now when you divide, what will come? When you will divide, then the expression will be divided. So a square and a3 will divide, b will divide b, it will cancel out. A square and a square will divide, b and 2. So what is left in this expression? In this expression we are left with 3. Then you are seeing it was a3. So what is actually happening? A3 minus 2, b is power 1. So it is b 1 minus 1. 5 became 5 a 2 minus 2, b became 2 minus 1. See the step again. The HCF of the expression was, if you all can hear clearly, type yes. Now 3a, the question was 3a cube b. First we found the HCF. The HCF is here. This HCF should be dividing all the expressions. So when the first expression, which is here, is divided by the HCF, you are getting some answer. Then the second expression is to be divided by the HCF. See this part which I am explaining now clearly. The first expression is divided by HCF. Then the second expression is divided by the HCF. So that division I have shown here, and how the division is done, that is explained here. So 3a, why is it 3 minus 2? From where it is 3 minus 2? Because this was power 3 and this was power 2. So a power 3 minus 2, b is power 1, this is power 1 here, and this b is also power 1, so it is 1 minus 1. Then 5a square b square. So 5a square b square will be divided by this. So when you divide, it will become 5a2 minus 2, b2 minus 1, because this b is 1. Therefore I have written here 3a 3 minus 2 b minus 1, and 5a power 2 minus 2 b 2 minus 1. Why is it 2 minus 2? I have just now explained. Revise that and see, that is important. Now the answer which comes is 3a 3 minus 2 will become 1 and b will become 0. So this becomes 0. So 3 minus 2 is 1, b becomes 0 minus, this becomes 5, a 2 minus 2 is 0, b becomes 1. So now this step answer becomes this, which is written as 3ab and 5 is, it will become 3a power 1, which is a, b power 0 is 1, 0 exponent law. This becomes 5a, a power 0 is anything which is raised to the power 0 is 1. So this answer becomes 5b. Now this answer will be written in bracket. So what is the simple way you will take the HCF? The answer of this expression becomes, first you write the HCF, a square b, then write the bracket, and then the answer which we have got here you write with the same sign. Answer which I have got here 3a, and there is plus sign, so plus 5b. Now this is the important step. A square b bracket 3a plus 5b. So how this came? This previous step very carefully. You will understand the first method of factorization, which is common factor of all terms. Okay, so the question can be in any form. But the thing is that you have to find HCF of the expression, and then if you want you can take screenshot and send it in the group. But when you will leave this, then the stream, you can see the recording again. Take a screenshot of this and send it in the group. I am explaining all methods of factorization. Then we will start exercise. You will be able to understand quickly. So if you have joined late, you can see how did I start and what did I do. All this is explained. So finally, my answer is this. How did and how did this come? Watch the explanation again. You will understand how the answer came. So in the end, the HCF which I have found is written outside the bracket, and the number which you get after dividing is put in another bracket. This is important. Okay, now this method is used when you are factorizing expression like this, or there is an expression which can be in any form like 16 cube b square plus 8ab square plus 24a cube b. If this is the question given to you, then how will you factorize? You will find HCF of 16, 8 and 24. 16, 8 and 24, HCF is 8. And how will you find the HCF? And how will you write it? You will write it in the same way in rough. Understand how it comes, and then you have to. So this method is the basic of all. So I am quickly writing it just to see that you understand again. (24a cube b). Now I have written all three numbers. I am finding HCF, common number. So it will become 16 should be written as prime number. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 8 is 2 multiplied 3 times. 24 is. These are the factors of the number. 16 means 2 multiplied 4 times. 8 means 2 multiplied 3 times. 24 means this step you can watch again to understand. Now we will write the variables also. A multiplied A into A and B also. Then this is A, so I will write A into B multiplied by A is 3 times, so A into B. Now this is the breaking of the number into prime factors. Got it? This is how we factorize. 16 is 2 multiplied 4 times. A is A multiplied 3 times multiplied by B. 8 is 2 multiplied 3 times. A into B. 24 is 2 into 2 multiplied 3 times. A into. Here it is 3. So I have to write one more A and into B. Now you will do common. So what is common? This 2 is common. Then this 2 is also common. This 2 is also common. And now 2, 3 number is not common. So what is the HCF of 16, 8 and 24? It is 8. Okay. So how it is? 2 into 2 into 2. 3 times 2 has come. So HCF is 8. In the same way you will do for the variable. A is 1 time. A is not second time. B is here. Here A is 2 times. There is no A here. So we will not have another A common. But B is common here. See, this is the design. And A into A, there is only 2 A are here. There is no A here. There is A here, but there is no A here. So only the part which I have highlighted as white, they are the HCF. So what is the HCF? Into A into B. This is the HCF, which becomes 8AB. The HCF of the expression is 8AB. Here you can pause and take screenshot. Take a screenshot of this, and I am moving ahead. After that, the HCF which I have got, this is the HCF. Now this HCF should divide all the terms. When you will divide all of them, you will get some number which is kept inside the bracket. So 16a cube b will be divided by 8ab. 8ab square will be divided. So when you will divide all these terms by the same LCM SCF, it will give you some answer. The answer is kept now in the bracket. My answer will be, the question was 16a cube b square plus 8ab square plus 24ab cube b. This was the question. Now this number you will divide by the SCF in your mind. It will give you some answer. You write it inside. So it will become 2a square b. So this number SCF you have understood. Revise. After that, divide each number by the SCF. 8ab will divide 16. So it is left with 2a square b. How it came? You can check. One number I'll tell you again, otherwise you can watch the previous number also. D square is divided by 8ab. I'm dividing this expression by 8ab. When you divide, what do you get? 8 to the 16. a3 will divide 1 and b2 will divide 1. So it will become 2a square b. Now how did this come? By subtracting the power. 3 minus 1, 2 minus 1. So it is this. This number is kept inside. Same way this will divide. So it will become plus b and plus 3a square answer. So this is the first method of factorization, where we factorize and write the expression in the bracket. Watch this step again. And now the second method. The second method of factorization is only used when you are not finding common in all terms. When the term is not common, then we use the expression which I am doing now. Okay, so the expression let's take an example. Example is, this is called taking common, but we will call it common in groups. Groups means, to use the second method, you should have minimum of 2 numbers. It should be in groups of 4. This second method is only applied when the first method is not applicable. So let's take an example. Example will be, if you see your book, there is exercise given, but there are terms given which are given in mixed form. So let's take x square minus xy. Understand, x square minus xz plus xy and minus yz. X square minus xz plus xy minus yz. So in this you are seeing that we can't apply the first method. Common in all. In this x is here, x, there is no x here. In this there is only x, there is z, there is y, there is z. So in all 4 terms there is nothing common. In all 4 there is neither x common, neither y common, nor z common. So we will factorize by making group of terms. Now if you see in this group, I will try to take something common, and in this group also I will try to take something common. So what is common? Now to be able to do this, you have to see step 1 which I have told you. So I am already explained this part. Now I am explaining common in groups. So common in groups is, take common in this. What is common? X is common. and then in the bracket what comes, x minus z. How is this coming? For this you have to revise method number 1. So we will do the same thing after this. Now in this step, what is common? I am putting the same y and yz, so y is common. So what is left inside? X minus z. This is the second method of factorization, where we factorize by taking common. You can take screenshot now. So x square minus xz, in this x is common. So we will not take common in the whole expression. We will divide the expression into two parts, and the second two part, in this two part x is common. So x bracket x minus z. How it came? Watch the first part. In this what is common? Y is common, so it will be x minus z. So now the answer will become this bracket and this bracket. See, they are same. And this number and this number will become one factor. So x minus z is common in both the brackets, and x plus y is also common. So x plus y and x minus z. X plus y and x minus z is the answer. So we have got two factors. Revise this step which I have just now told, and then try to solve another number. One more number you take, same method, pq plus p minus 3p square. This is another question. This is a question in your exercise. So from there I am telling you, all the questions given in your exercise are mixed. So I am explaining in part. Now in this there are four terms. First term, second term, third term, fourth term. And in all the terms you are seeing that there is nothing common. P, 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 there is no P here. All should have P, then we can use the first method. So since the first method is not applicable, you will divide the question into two parts. And now you will take common in the first part. So what is common? P is common. It will give you p square plus, what will come here? Type p cube plus p. P is common. So p into p square plus, type your answer below. What will come? Quickly type p plus, then next number is a minus, so I am writing minus here. In this what is common? In this expression what is common? 3 is common. P is not common. Now in the bracket I will get p square. Now there is a minus sign here and this sign. How are these brackets coming? I have told you in part 1. So 3 bracket p square minus, you will divide this. Watch the first part again, you will understand how I am getting this. This will become plus 1. Now how is it plus 1? First you will write the number, and then you will check that on multiplying p into p square is p cube, p into 1 is p, minus 3 into p square is minus 3p square, minus into plus is minus 1. So that is why I have to write here plus, because minus into plus will give me minus. Now what is my answer? My answer becomes, this bracket is common. Now see this part and see this part, both of them are same. Here the answer was x minus z and x plus y. Here the answer will become p square plus 1 and p minus 3. P square plus 1 and p minus 3. Okay, so this is the second method of factorization. Third method of factorization is The third method of factorization which we will do is using of formula. Now formula is the formula which we have, where we will factorize by using the formula which we have done earlier in multiplication. So third method, let's understand. The third method of factorization is when the question is given in formula form. So how will you understand that? Now see exercise 5.5. We will do exercise. In that there is the first question is given as all the terms will be solved by using formula. This is one question. First understand why I am saying use formula. Nine a square minus 25b square and x square plus 10x plus 25. Now these are two questions in which we have to apply formula. Now both the questions are based on a formula use. So we have used some formula earlier. A square minus b square. We used it in a different way. Then we have used a square plus 2ab plus b square we have already done these formula use. But if you see in multiplication, we use the true formula in the reverse form. So earlier you have used the formula a plus b into a plus b is equal to this, a minus b is equal to this, or a minus b square is equal to this. Now we have to do reverse. So factorization is nothing, it is opposite of multiplication. So we have to select from this which formula will be used. So see the formula which matches with your question. A square plus 2ab plus b square, a square minus 2ab. So the first question matches which formula? There are only two terms, and in this also there are only two terms. So this question matches this 9a square minus 25b square, and x square plus 10x plus 25 matches the second term. So I am explaining how will you solve this term. So this question is having a square and a square. So I will write it as x square and plus 5 square. This is a square term, and this question matches square and a square. Got it? There should be two squares. So I have got two squares now. In between I have to write this. So see, question is x square plus 10x plus 25. So how will you solve? You will first write the formula. A square plus 2ab b square is equal to, write it in factor form, a plus b and a plus b. A square plus 2ab b square is equal to a plus b into a plus b. Now write your question according to formula. So I am changing the color so that you understand. It is x square and plus 5 square. I hope you have understood how it is 5 square. 5 square means 25, x square means x square. So what will be 2ab? 2 into a into b. A is x and b is 5. So 2 into x into 5. So first you have to arrange x square plus 10x plus 25 is matching the formula a square plus 2ab plus b square. A is x, b is 5, 2ab. Listen to this carefully and watch this step again. 2ab means 2 into a. So what is a? A is this, b is this. A is x square, b is 5 square, 2ab will be 2 into a into b. Take screenshot and see this again. So this is to be only written in this form. So what will be a and b? A is x square, b is 5 square. So my answer simply becomes x plus 5 and x plus 5. My answer is this. X plus 5 into x plus 5. I have applied the formula here. Watch this step again. You will understand how to use this formula. Now suppose this question was given as x square minus 10x plus 25. Then I will use which formula? I will have to use the minus formula, a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus 2ab, because now it is matching. See, it is matching. It is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So what will it become? This will become x square. What will be b square? 5 square. So now I am using the minus formula. Why? Because the question has a minus sign. Here both the numbers were plus, so I have used the plus formula. Here the first term is minus and this is plus, so I am using the minus formula. So what will be minus 2ab? Minus 2 into a into b, 2 into x into 5. So x square minus 2ab is 2 into x into 5. Take screenshot of this. X square plus 10x I have changed. This is a separate question and this is a separate question. Both the questions are different. So since the question has a minus sign, I am using minus formula. So it becomes a square minus 2ab plus b square. It will become x square minus 2 into ab plus b square. So now what is the formula equal to? What is this formula equal to? This formula is equal to a minus b into a minus b. This formula. So what will be a minus b? Type your answer below. What is a minus b into a minus b? It will be a and b. So a minus b and a minus b. It is based on this formula, a minus b and a minus b. Now if you have confusion, you can watch this explanation again. You can watch till here. Now let's do this question, and it was 9a square minus 25b square. Here I have to use another formula. This question has only two terms. You can see there is nothing common in them. I will use this formula, a square minus b square, which is equal to a plus b and a minus b. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b and a minus b. So what is a? A I have to write first as a square. This is a square, but 9 is not a square, so I will make 9 also as a square, as 3a square minus b. B means 5b square. Now see this step carefully. 9a square minus 25b square matches the formula a square minus b square. So I have arranged 9a square as 3a square and b as 5b square. So 3a square minus 5b square. Watch this step. Again, this expression is matching this formula. And this expression I have to write like the formula. Take screenshot or you note down this. Watch this part again so that you understand how it became 3a and 5b. What is a equal to? A is inside the bracket, so 3a. What is b equal to? Inside the bracket, it is 5b. I have to write both the expressions as a whole square. So 3a whole square, 5b whole square means what will be answer of this? 9a square, 25b square. I have to write now what is a plus b. So what is a plus b? A is the first term, b is the second term. A is 3a and b is 5b. What will be a plus b? Type your answer below. What is a plus b? A plus b will be, I have written here a and this is b. So a plus b will become a plus b and a minus b. So 3a plus 5b and 3a minus 5b. A plus b and a minus b. Yes, right. So the answer is, this is my answer. Okay, so how will you identify which method is to be used? Take one more example and then try it. I am taking a big number. Now what is common in the two numbers? 36x square minus 625y square. Is there anything common in them? Can you find HCF of 36 and 625? It will be only 1. So therefore this question will be solved by this formula which we have done just now. So how will you arrange it? 36 will be written as 6x square minus 625 will be square of 25. Square root. Best is find the square root of this. Find the square root of this. Square root of 625 is 25. And the square root of 36 is 6x square. So 6x square minus 25y square, a square minus b square. It is good that we are having online. So this is a and this is b. So a, this is a, this is b. So what will the formula be? A square minus b square. The question is a square minus b square. Watch this step again. Rewind and watch again and again. You will understand what is a and what is b. So a is 6x, b is 25, and I have to write the answer as a plus b and a minus b. So see this number again. Now can you tell what is the answer? A square plus b square, a square minus b square. What will be a plus b? This is a, this is b. So what will it become? A plus b means this is a, this is b. So it will become 6x plus 25 y Now see, 6x square minus 25y square is a square minus b square, which is a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b will be, this is a, this is b. So a square, b square. A is 6, b is 25. So what will be a plus b? 6x plus 25, 6x minus 25. And this is the answer. Now if you have confusion, you can note down, take this screenshot, and you will understand. The question is solved like this. Take a screenshot if you are and put it in the group. Those who have confusion, they will understand. Taken? Put the screenshot in the group. So we have done this part also as a square minus b square. Now we have done 3 methods. We have done 3 methods: factorization type, common factor, common in group, and the use of formula. Now in third part, formula use, double formula use, which we will do when we get the question. So I want everyone to revise what I have explained today. If possible, in the evening or somewhere, I will take the questions from the exercise. We will do questions from the exercise. So you can try exercise 5.5. We will do it in class also, and we will do it in recording also, so that you have, if you want to understand again, you can understand by playing the video again. Okay? So, and the fourth method we will do later. Fourth method means, if you see in your book, there are some questions, question number 2. So third is the formula use, and the fourth method which is there is totally different method. We will do that later on. So we have totally 4 methods. Then in 9th it becomes one more method, 10th it becomes one more method. Total factorization of all 10th class is interlinked. Okay, so you have to factorize like this, revise what we have done. Then when I will explain the exercise, keep what you have written in front of you and compare that I am using the same method or not. Okay, so if you think, then you type in the group that you need a Zoom class for understanding. I will take your doubts. Otherwise your doubts will be solved if you watch this video, if you have paid attention and revised what I am telling you in the video. Okay, so see you in the class then if you need.